If I tell you how important it is for you to take care of your needs, you may raise an eyebrow because it seems like such an obvious thing. But here's a reason why I'm telling you this. We get so busy with everything and everybody that it's really easy to forget about the fundamentals, the basics, your basic needs. That means your basic needs in terms of the physical. That means your basic needs in terms of the emotional and psychological. Look, I know that the world is busy. Your life is busy. The whole point of this channel is to talk about effective ways of dealing with stress, of managing stress, so that stress doesn't kick you around and so that you're strong and resilient. But if you get caught up in the everyday and all of the demands and everything and everybody tugging at you and pulling you in every direction, it is feasible that you forget to take care of yourself. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about things like eating, and not just eating, but eating healthfully. Things like getting enough water. Things like getting enough sleep. And I know those are very obvious, but if people all over the world weren't missing out on those, then I wouldn't be talking about it. But so many of you are forgetting to take care of the basics. And it's not your fault. It's life. Everybody's pulling you in all kinds of directions. You have responsibilities. You have things to do. Your list of things to do and your list of responsibilities, if you're like so many others, is probably growing from year to year. What does that mean? Your 24 hours in a day remains at 24 hours. That's why so many people miss out on taking care of the basics. Moving your body every day, whether that means you go for a walk, whether you have a routine at the gym, or you work out at home, or whether that means playing with your pets or your children, or gardening, or doing something else that's physical. Every day, we were meant to move. That's a basic requirement for your physical health and well-being. These are necessities. These are must-dos. But so many people don't do them. How many of you out there have maybe looked up from a screen, be that your computer screen or tablet or phone or whatever the case may be, whether you were working or whether you thought you were relaxing, and you look up and are surprised by how long you've been staring at this thing, how much time has passed by, and you've been sitting in the same position and you're sore, and it may even be difficult to get up because you feel stuck, literally stuck. Your body seems to be frozen in the same position because you've been sitting like that for a long time. That is a neglectful way of treating your body. You're neglecting your body's need to move, to have a break. This is what I'm talking about. What about things that translate into the emotional needs and the psychological needs? We all have those. Are you taking care of the basics on a regular basis? Are you connecting with loved ones and people you care about? And I don't mean so much via technology or on social media. I mean in person. Are you having meaningful conversations with other humans? Are you exploring your interests? Are you engaging in your hobbies? Are you having social time with others? Are you having fun? Are you participating in recreational activities that allow you to relax and have fun and enjoy life? Those could be psychological and emotional needs, as well as physical needs. Do you see how basic these things sound? But then when you think about your own life experiences, how often do you find yourself forsaking those basic needs? And again, it's not because you're trying to be malicious towards yourself. It's because life got in the way with all of its responsibilities and demands and having to make a living and put food on the table and a roof over your head and drive your kids to this event or that event. I get it. It's real. This is real life, folks. But part of this real life experience sometimes means having a reality check, and this is your reality check. Are you taking care of the basics, your basic needs? Because if you don't take care of your basic needs, you won't be able to take care of everything else for very long before you start to break down and collapse. And if you're not at your top condition or pretty close to it, somewhere towards the top, you're not going to be good to anybody or anything else for very long. If you haven't slept for a while, many of you have had an experience like that for whatever reason. You've neglected your sleep. How long can you go before your body says no more? You are no longer in charge. We're going to sleep. Doesn't matter what we're doing. Doesn't matter if you're driving. Doesn't matter if you have to be awake. Your body takes over and says, you are not responsible enough to take care of the basics. Therefore, we're taking the steering wheel away from you, so to speak, and we're going to sleep. Many of you out there have had that experience. You were neglecting a basic physical need of sleep. And again, this is not a judgment. Many of us have done this. It's not because you want to be mean to yourself. It's because life got in the way and things got away from you. So again, this is your reality check. Please care about yourself enough to take care of your needs on a daily basis. Not a couple of times a week, not every once in a while, but every single day. You have to. It's not an option. Not if you want to live, not if you want to be well, not if you want to be able to manage stress effectively. So please, take a pause and think about what needs do you have? Physical needs, emotional, psychological needs, and how well are you tending to those needs on a daily basis? And then resolve to make that a priority, or at least one of your priorities. You deserve that much. So make sure you're taking care of yourself. If you'd like to learn more about a comprehensive approach to effective stress management, check out the link below.